Hi guys, Brandon here with BetterBestGaming.com. I'm a professional Apex Legends coach, professional Apex Legends player, a bronze ALGS medalist, and I've decided to bring you the 7 tips that I have followed to reach Predator multiple times and to get 3rd place in ALGS. So if you love improving and you want actionable tips that you can start using today in Apex, you love this video. Let's dive in. The first tip I have for you is a mindset tip, and that is you need to be able to learn from others. Whether that is paying an Apex Legends coach to coach you, asking your friend for some tips, watching YouTube videos like this one, or for example when you're matched with a guy who has 20k, 4k badges, maybe some Masters, Diamond, Predator Trails, try to do whatever he does and stick to him. This will of course make you sweat a little, but it will force you to play your best and maybe you learn something new. Also, when you're matched with a random teammate, try to watch him. Try to look for the good things he does and the bad things he does. If he does something wrong, something ineffective, uses his abilities incorrectly, or maybe the timing of the abilities is incorrect, try to mark it. Maybe he sticks way too close to you, maybe he's super far away. Realize that you may be doing the same things as well, but you just don't think about it. Don't be toxic though. Don't go in the voice chat and tell him, yo, you suck, you need to do this and this and this and that and that. Just try to learn from what he's doing wrong and then apply it to your games. The second most important tip I'd like to talk about is to be able to learn from your own mistakes. This will be easiest if you stream, you have an OBS replay buffer, NVIDIA Shadowplay, or you simply watch your Twitch VOD back. After each and every death in Apex, you need to know, realize, and figure out why you've died. This can be for a handful of reasons. Sometimes the enemies outplay you, but mostly you make a mistake. Now sometimes you realize this mistake and you think there is nothing left. Oh, maybe I forgot to close the door and he entered the door. But actually looking at the VOD, you might see a lot more mistakes that you're doing that you just won't realize while you're playing. Be self-critical but not too harsh. You can do this with your teammates, friends, and learn together, or do this alone. When I was competing at the highest levels in Apex, I watched the VODs more than I played the game itself. I would watch videos of my team performing, rotating, doing bad decisions, good decisions. Then I made notes and I made sure that the next games we made the same good decisions and we didn't do the same bad decisions. The third point is kind of a obvious one, and that is you need to be training your aim. Now every FPS shooter has 2 factors. One is your aim and the other one is the game knowledge. So if you are a brand new player, then playing the game might be the most beneficial thing for you. However, at some point, you will know what all the guns do, you will know about all the attachments, you will know about every spot on the map, you will know how to predict zones, and you will know the basic stuff. And then what you need to do is you need to aim train. You could buy Kovacs, you could download AimLab, which has controller support by the way, or you could simply train in the firing range. If you don't know what to do in the firing range, I actually made a YouTube video about it, so click in the top right corner of this video to watch it. One important point though, make sure that you use the same sensitivity in those aim trainers as you use in Apex. Speaking about sensitivity brings me to the point number 4. If you're on controller, playing 4 and 3 or 5 and 4 sensitivities are the most common unless you're using advanced look controls. If you're on PC, your DPI should be from 400 to 800, not lower, not higher, and your in-game sensitivity for 400 DPI should be from 2.6 to 3.6, and at 800, the in-game sensitivity should be at 1.3 to 1.8. Leave your ADS multiplier at 1.0, and if you are a fan of the same sensitivity for looking and for aiming down the sights, then 1.3 ADS multiplier will be your friend. Don't start learning 20 characters at once. Learn one character that you're confident to play him. But also, don't learn only and don't play only one character. There will be times where your character gets picked before you. There will be times where your character is not good anymore because of meta changes, because of new patch notes, new updates. And if you're trying to hit a certain rank, your character just won't cut it. Good characters to learn in Season 13 are Valkyrie, Gibraltar, Seer, and Horizon. This tip is very practical and very specific. Every single match, you should have a Valkyrie and a Gibraltar on your team. Let me explain why. You will be using Valkyrie for big rotations, so-called macro rotations. If there is a team trying to gatekeep you from zone, you will just use your Valkyrie ultimate and fly over them, no biggie. Also, Valkyrie and Gibraltar have a very nice synergy where you put the bubble down and then you use the Valkyrie ultimate from the middle of the bubble and fly out. Just be careful because sometimes you might need bubble upon landing. Gibraltar is the best character when it comes to resetting after an unfortunate fight or something happening to you. If you are in the middle of the open, being able to bubble and have 12 seconds to think about what to do next can be a huge advantage in every rank. Use any micro rotational characters such as Ashe, Horizon, Wraith, maybe Octane, or utility characters such as Watson, Seer, Rampart, Caustic, or even Newcastle, alongside Valk and Gibby, depending on your desired playstyle. Tip number 7. Battle Royales in general suck when it comes to the ratio of time playing to time improving. This means that you will generally spend way more actual time doing things in the game, such as looting, dropping, rotating, walking, running, jumping. You know what I'm saying. Plus, if you're on Stormpoint, it takes over a year to get from one side of the map to the other. The point of me saying this is, at some point, you need to look for action. Don't drop on the edges of the map and loot for 5 to 10 minutes, finding your desired loadout, and then fight when there is less than 7 squads alive. Especially in pubs, you need to embrace fighting. Even at the cost of contesting multiple teams, if you don't feel like dropping Fragment East every single game, just drop close by. Don't contest 10 teams. Contest 1 team, contest 2 teams. Then increase it day by day, game by game, or week by week. And these were my 7 tips for ranked in the upcoming season for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.